Hey, all right. This is Andrew, and I'm going to walk you through our newest feature that allows you to enable your students to register for an entire series of events. So, uh, to demonstrate this, I'm actually going to make some live updates on Miley's website. So, right now, one of her special events that she has going on is this beginner series. And this is a pretty common thing at a lot of studios. So she has this beginner series, and in order to make a purchase online right now, she directs people to her payment form, which is fine and good and nice, but it could be better because once somebody fills out the payment form, they still have to go through the process of actually registering for the classes that they plan on attending. But when somebody wants to register for an entire series of events, there's some room for improvement here. And that's what we did with this latest feature. So now I'm going to jump over to Tula software real quick. And I'm going to go to this special event, and more specifically this special event series. So I have the event series up here. And I can see who it's taught by, when the first event is, when the last event is, and all that kind of stuff. But now you will see a new link on these pages. And that link is a registration widget. So just like our payment form, just like our calendar, these widgets are as easy to use as embedding a YouTube video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this code, and then I am going to go to the Squarespace website that Miley uses, and I'm going to just update this event a little bit here. So I just need to go ahead and find her special events page. And we are talking about the beginner series. So now I'm just going to edit this series. And instead of having this buy online link, we are going to embed the registration code. Put this here and apply my changes and save them. And now what you will see is the registration widget. So I'm going to actually go back over to Miley's actual website. And now when I go to the beginner series here, instead of seeing a link taking me to the payment form, I instead just have this registration widget right inside this page. So registering for the beginner series right now is as easy as putting in first name, last name, and email address, and I'm registered. So let's go ahead and, since the Cubs are making all of us excited over here in Chicago, put in Dexter Fowler and register him for the beginner series. And that's it. Now Dexter is registered for the entire class. Now, just like with regular classes, you might want to say, well, payment is required for registering for this special event. And you can do that. So if you want payment to be required, you simply go to your registration settings, indicate that yes, payment is required, save the event, and now without making any change on the website, the widget automatically is going to respond to the fact that payment is required accordingly. So now I can either log in if I'm an existing student, and I'll sign in and go through the process, or I can, of course, continue without logging in. And if I do that, I will be shown only the passes that are available for that event series, and importantly, only the passes that will give me enough credits so that I can register for every event in the series. And then I simply fill out the payment form, put in my credit card information, and I'm ready to go. Of course, if I'm already a student and I want to log in, I can go ahead and do so. put in my wrong email. And now that I'm logged in, I can choose the pass that I want to buy. My information is already filled out. And if I have a credit card on file, I can make this purchase by clicking 2 drop downs and pressing a purchase button. So I'm not going to actually go ahead and buy this pass right now since I'm in a real live account. But what you can see is that we've enabled you to allow your students to register for an entire event series, and we've preserved our signature features of being able to allow your students to register whether they're logged in, whether they're logged out, and we think everyone will really love this feature. So let us know if you have any questions.